Hello everyone. My name is Vikas and I work in the capacity of a senior manager here at IIM Skills. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking out some time from your busy schedule to attend this session, especially on a busy Wednesday. I am going to be your host for this particular session, along with my coordinator, Mr. Gaurav Sethi, who is an experienced data analyst. He is working in this industry for the past 20 years now, and he is currently working with Air India as the assistant vice president. And he is also one of the leading faculty members for the data analytics course here at IIM Skills. So before we begin, I would like to tell you all how this session will go on. So Mr. Gaurav will be giving you all the information that you need to know about this field, the domain, the opportunities, the scope, and the career growth that data analytics and data science field offers you. And post that, we are going to have a Q&A round where you guys will be given a chance to speak, and you can ask your questions either to Gaurav sir or you can ask me as well. And in the second phase of this session, we will be discussing some more insights about the course, and we will be walking through your student portal, and we will be discussing the placement process and the administrative things in the second phase of this session. Okay, so um try to keep the session as much interactive as possible and try to remain until the end of this session. Okay. And I hope this session becomes a great learning experience for everybody. So without further ado, let's begin today's class. Over to you, Gaurav, sir.
Yep. Thank you, Vikas. Hi, guys. Good evening. My name is Gaurav Sethi, and I'm working with Air India as the Assistant Vice President. And I have around 20 years of experience working on multiple technologies like Excel, R, Python, Tableau, and other data analytics analytical tools. Right. So before we begin the session, I would like to walk you through about the information what the data analytics is all about. Right. So the data analytics is basically nothing but the study of the data that we have. And what do you mean by study of the data? So, for example, as we know that the data is increasing every now and then, right? So every day the data is increasing at a faster pace. Guys, am I audible? Just put it on the chat, yes or no. John, I would advise if you can just join again. Okay. Yeah. So I was talking about that how data is becoming very important nowadays in every organization, whether it's a big organization or a small organization, they would require data to work on because until unless they do not have uh, you know, the information from the data, they will not be able to, judge or they will not be able to do anything well, whether we are talking about the daily operations or whatever they need to do, they'll not be able to do the same. We'll come to that part in a while, Vedika. So, without let's begin our session for today. And today, what we are going to understand is, uh, you know, what basically what we are going to cover today. So, the introduction to the data analytics and data science, what, why, and how of the data analytics and data science, right structure to learn the data analytics and data science, and how to get a job in the data analytics field or data science industry, and some additional information as well that we are going to give you. So, when we talk about the data analytics, what is basically the data analytics, right? So, before we begin, let me tell you something about IM Skills. IM Skills is one of the leading world online education services institution headquarters in New Delhi, India, and IM Skill has a presence in around 45 plus countries, including Singapore, Dubai, and Malaysia. Now, whenever we are doing something in the data analytical field, we need to understand what, why, and how, right? So, before we begin, there should be a problem. Until unless we do not have a problem, we would not be able to understand that why, what is the use of doing it. So, whenever we are doing the data analysis, we should know that, okay, that there is some problem that we need to identify. That problem can be anything. It is not always that we need to get the certain information from that. But say, for example, the sales are dipping. How would you come to know about the sales are dipping? Because if when you are analyzing the data for last 3 months or last 2 months or 1 month or weekly or something like that, you will see a trend that is falling, right? So that is the problem that you need to identify. Now, whenever we do the data analytics, there are four kinds of data analytics that we do. First is the descriptive analysis. What do you understand by descriptive analysis? So anything wherever we have the historical data and based on the historical events, we need to do some analysis that needs to be done. That is called a descriptive analysis. Descriptive analysis will not tell you that how to go about it, or it will only tell you that there is some problem with the organization, right? What the problem is, that is we are going to do the next. So once you know that there is some problem that we are facing in the organization, say for example the sales are dipping. What is the reason of sales? What is the reason why sales are dipping? So what happens is whenever we go to the doctor, when we are not feeling well, we just go to the doctor and tell them that we are not feeling well. What the doctor will do? Doctor will try to diagnose the problem, try to ask more questions, right? What is the problem? Since how long you are facing this problem? Or is there anything else that you need to tell me? Or is there anything else that you're feeling? So all those questions that the doctor is going to ask you to analyze that what is the problem actually is. Once you know the problem, guys, please put yourself on mute. Thank you. Now, once you know the problem, you need to correct that problem as well. So for example, if you find out some problem with the data that we have, you'll always identify the issue, and after that you are going to tell the company that okay, now if you are selling 10,000 units, you will be able to get your break even. Now if we have to tell them, we have to give them the prediction that you have to reach this particular level in order to get your revenue generated, or you will be able to recover your loss if you are going to reach this particular target. So that is called the predictive analysis, where you are predicting the future of the company, that if they follow XYZ method, they would be able to reach their target. Then they have the prospective analysis. Now what do you understand by prospective analysis? That is the recommendation based on the data that they are that you are providing. So any value that say for example, if you have the prediction, prospective recommendation, because until unless you don't give the recommendation to them, they will not be able to understand, or they'll not be able to reach the desired target. Okay, so whenever we do the analysis, there are four kinds of analysis that we do. So no analysis is out of the scope of, apart from these four analytics that we have. Now, whatever kind of analytics that you're doing, there is a particular process that you have to follow. And what is that process? So the process of the data analysis is, first is the data collection, which means that you have to gather the relevant data from multiple sources. Say, for example, sometimes we have the data in Excel, sometimes we have the data in text file or in some databases or anywhere, that wherever we can, put the data, or from wherever we can get the data. So that will be segregated in multiple ways. It will not always that you'll have the data in entire one particular platform, right? However, you have to get that data in one platform, then only you'll be able to analyze the data. How we are going to do that? Once you collect the data, now whatever the data is collected, it might be possible that some person might have put something else, another person might put something else. We might have some blank value in there. We might have some, you know, what do you call, any junk values that we have, some special characters that we have which we do not want. So in that case, it is very, very important to clean the data or remove inaccuracies and inconsistency from the data. Say, for example, if I have some null value, and if I am doing, or if I am getting the mean of the data. The mean will always be a blank value because it will not be able to identify that what value do I require. Or if we have, any value which within the mean, which is a blank, it will show the blank value. So that is why removing inaccuracies and inconsistency of the data is very, very important. Now, the third part that we have is the data integration. Now, as we talked about, that data might be collected in the different manners. It can be in Excel, it can be text file, it can be, multiple databases or anything. So, in that case, we integrate the data in order to get it in one unified view. So, or I would say one, uh, you know, a particular data set or anywhere, for say for example, in Excel or this text file or anywhere, we can integrate the data and get it into one particular place from where we can do the analysis. Okay. Then we have the data analysis, which is applying statistical and computational methods to extract insights. Then we have data interpretation, making sense of analysis result to draw the conclusion. Presenting data findings in the visual formats like charts and graphs. And last is the reporting. Because remember one thing that I told you, that whenever we are analyzing something, there should be a story behind it. Because if we do not have any story behind it, there is no point of analyzing the data at all. Guys, whosoever is, kindly put, everybody put yourself on mute. Thank you. All right. Now, let's understand what all industries we can use the data analytics in. So we can use the data analytics in our business intelligence, or I would say day-to-day operation. That whatever operations I want to run, whether we are talking about the service industry or we are talking of the manufacturing industry or any such kind of industry, we should have, or we always use it in the day-to-day operation. How it will be helpful in the day-to-day operations? Because when we are analyzing the data, we would know that what all data do we require. So for example, if I am running a company which is into service, how that will help me to optimize my operation, or because whenever we do any, whenever we run the business, it's always includes some finances. And when we have to, analyze or mitigate the financial losses, then we have to understand how much we are spending and how much we are earning. So in that case, the business intelligence will be used using the data analytical tools to understand that. Now, next industry that is using the, data analytics at a very higher pace, I would say, that is the healthcare industry. Healthcare industry is basically trying to figure out that how prone are you to diseases like heart attack, or any, uh, you know certain disease like cancer detection, and all those things are being done by the healthcare, by creating the model that will tell you that how much prone you are to a certain disease. Then we have marketing. As I told you, that whenever we do any marketing, there is a cost involved in the marketing. And to optimize the cost and generate the revenue, you need to understand where you are spending, how much you are spending, Does it actually worth spending that money there, or can I use the money elsewhere? Or what are the marketing strategies that I should follow in order to get my revenue generated? So that is how marketing is using the data analytics. Then we have finance, because finance is one of the major industry that is using the data analytics application, because of the fraud detection, because of the risk management, and all those things will help to optimize the data based on the in the finance. You can understand that how you are going to save yourself from the frauds at of any kind. Okay. Then we have retail. Retail management is one of the major industry that is using the uh, data analytics. I'll tell you the reason why. Because whenever you go to any shopping mall, or I would say departmental store or something, you'll always see that whenever you enter, there are always those kind of products that are perishable, or that might go bad in a less time, right? So that is why retail need to know what are the items that I want to sell before it gets bad, or it might get expired, right? So that is how the retail industry is using. Also, to understand that you know FIFO and LIFO method, which is last in last out and first in first out. So how we can get those values, or those particular data first, and then we can plan it accordingly. Okay. So this is the major industry that are using the data analytics application. Now let me tell you something about the trainers. We have uh, Vandana, who is from PwC, Rituga from Wildcard. It's me, Gaurav Sethi from Air India, Rajeshwari from who is a business analyst, and then we have Jatin, who is a data analyst who's working with IM Skills. Then we have Ayan, who is working with Avoda, and we have Padmachari, who is from IIT Bombay. So all the trainers are really very experienced trainers, and they would be able to help you understand all those projects which are organization specific or industry specific, projects that you are going to do with the help of the trainer. Now, the question might arise, why IM Skills? Why should I join IM Skills? So when you join IM Skills, the first thing that we have is the interactive live training, which is experience. So we have experience interactive live sessions with the two-way communication. So when you are in the class, you can ask all your doubts, or you can discuss anything related to the subject what we are studying with the trainer, and they would be able to help you to answer your queries. Then we have end-to-end placement support. How that will work, we'll understand that in the next part of our lecture, or next part of the class. And then we have lifetime access. So we have that also will understand in the LMS how we are going to access the LMS, or what all things do we have the in LMS. So, and how it will help you if you get the lifetime access for the trainings that we have. Then we have direct mentorship. You can clear your doubts in the real time after completing your program, and receive direct mentorship from the experienced faculty. Now, what are you going to get when you do the data analytics master course and data science master course? So, when you go for the data analytics master course, what you're going to learn, you will become a job ready data analyst in 6 months with hands on experience on Python, Tableau, Excel, R, Alteryx, and Power BI. If you go for data science, you will be learning all these technologies. Along with it, you'll also learn artificial intelligence and machine learning. Along with it, you'll also get the certification from Google, Microsoft, Lisbon University, DSFA, Data Science Federation Academy from US, and MSME, that is the Indian government recognized body for the you know all these courses. Now, what is the data analytics course all about? So now, as we have discussed, that when you go for data analytics, we'll understand what all you are going to learn. When you go for the data analytics course, the first, the technologies that you're going to learn is advanced Excel. So master the use of Excel for data analytics, including advanced function and techniques. So Excel is one of the software that is being used by majorly all the organization, whether big or small organization, they are using Excel to for their day-to-day operations. Then we have VBA. We will understand how VBA is going to help you for automating your task in Excel. So, for example, if you are running or you're creating a project or you're creating a particular, data in Excel, which is taking a longer time, right? So you can automate those things and, uh, you know, automate and reduce the timing of the reports that you're or the files that you're or the any kind of report that you're generating. Then we will understand SQL. As I told you, that database is very, very important when we are analyzing the data. So you need to know how you run the database and how you access the database when you're working on the data analytics. So we have SQL, which we will be using to get the or extract the data. Then we have Power BI. Power BI is basically used for visualization and the business intelligence tool. Then we have Python. Dive into Python programming for data manipulation, data analysis, and visualization. And you'll also learn Tableau for creating interactive dashboards and visualization. Then you will learn R for data analytics, data science, and then are going to learn Alteryx. So R and Python are the technology that you can use to run your statistical commands and get the result for any analysis that you want to do. And Alteryx is used as a pipeline wherein you can get the data from multiple sources. Say, for example, if you have data in Excel, you have the data in cloud, you have the data in, any of the software, you can get that information in multiple ways, right? So when you go for the data science course, all what you are going to learn, you will be understanding the foundation of data science, because when you're doing a course, you should know what data science is all about and what we are going to do in the data science. So what we are going to learn is the tools and workflows that we have. Then we will learn Python basic, because whenever you are creating a model, you should understand that why this model is being created and how the model is being created. Okay. So next thing we are going to understand is the statistical basics. Now, core statistic concept like mean, median, mode, probability, and distribution, that's what we are going to learn in statistics. Then we are going to learn the advanced Python, because advanced Python will help you create the more specific or more, I would say, incline, models wherein you can put multiple scenarios, and based on those scenarios, you can get the result whatever you require. Then we have advanced statistics with Python. Again, how can we use the advanced statistic with Python, and what all codes that we need to write in order to get the statistics through Python. Then we have machine learning, building predictive modeling using supervised and unsupervised learning techniques. Then we have NLP, which is natural language processing, analyzing and processing human language data to understand or to analyze using machine learning. Then we have SQL, mastering database management, querying, and data manipulation using SQL. Power BI, data visualization and dashboards creating for the business intelligence and insight. And then we have data engineering, which is designing, building, and maintaining data pipeline and systems. Okay. Now we are open for question and answer. So before we open for question and answer, uh, let me just answer some of the question in the chat. So Vedika, the difference between data analytics and business analytics is, in business analytics, you would be more focusing on the business
side, for example, if you would be working as a project management manager or scrum master, wherein you will be writing all the user stories and all. However, when you work as a data analyst, you'll be working more on the data part. So, Vedika, again, those who are not good in maths are suited for data analytics. Absolutely. So, it only requires the basic maths, which is plus, minus, multiplication, and division. If you are comfortable with that, you can go for the data analytics course. Yeah, guys, please go ahead with your questions. So both are, have the salary hike, but that depends on your experience. No, Simriti, do not require any coding. Yes, Renuka, we will understand about this placement in a next, set of our class. So I don't know your name, Xiaomi. So if you are non-IT background, you should go for data analytics. Ajit, so both have their own demands. You cannot say that data science have more demand or data analytics have more demand. So both have the same demand. It is not that, because it is the study of the data. And even if you are working as a data scientist, because it is not that if you are working as a data analyst, you cannot go for data science, right? So if you are a non-technical background, or if you have non-technical background, you can still work as a data analyst for 2 to 3 years or 4 years. Then you can go for data science. Yes, Ishant, you can learn this, but for the job you have to get a degree. Pratima, both will have the better future. It's not that data analyst or data science. It is basically step, of each other. So AI basically will help you as a data analyst. When you analyze the data through AI, you can actually create the automatic models that will just help you to get the data what you require through the artificial intelligence. Okay. Okay, guys, just give me a moment. Let me just read the other comments as well. Just give me a second. No, Vidika, it is not a thing that if you are not good in maths, you cannot do data analytics. It is nothing like that. You can still, even if you are not good in maths, you can still go for data analytics. Yes, Simriti, you should go for data analytics, not the data science for now. Yes, Aditya, definitely it is worth it. Ishan, we will answer your question in a while. Okay? But yes, you can do that. When you have exam, you can pause your course. That is not a problem. Because Shalini, when we are working as a data scientist, you should know that any kind of request might arise when you're working as in the data science. So you should know how to use a particular tool. But when you are analyzing, sometimes you might get the data in Excel, and if you don't know how to work on Excel, or there are certain things that you need to do before you transfer the data to Python or any other software. In that case, you should know how one should work in Excel. So that is why we are giving the you know training for both of them. Xiaomi, the salary part will be covered in a while. No, Divya will not learn AI in data analytics. Yes, absolutely. DAX will be covered in BI, Power BI. Yes, Gulab, absolutely. You should go for data analytics first. Then you can go for the data science. Yes, absolutely, Sandeep. The data science will be good for you. Komal, that depends on your current salary, how much you have. Based on that, you can get around 30% to 40% hike on the current salary. But again, that depends on your current salary. We'll discuss it in a while. No, Samriti, there is no coding required. That is, be rest assured that there is no coding required in any of the courses that we are doing. But yes, it's a simple English that we are going to write. Okay, I think Vikas have answered a lot of questions. Okay, so Divya, what is your qualification? Yes, absolutely, Rupal. It is possible. No, Sachin, there is no entrance exam for that. So Divya, you should go for data science, not data analytics. Yes, Dipanshu, you can go for data analytics. That your experience will not go wasted. So even if you have the experience, so you will, get the experience. You will be able to use your experience in data analytics field as well. Ishant, you could go for DS. Yes, Gaurav, you can definitely get a job after this course. John, there is no specific professional exams are needed. That depends on you how you can, if you want to do any certification or anything, you can certainly do that. That is up to you. But we do not have any specific certification that you need to do for the data analytics or data science course. Again, if you go for data science or data analytics, there is no coding required at all. That is for sure. Yes, absolutely, Mitinder, you can go for data analytics course, even though if you have an experience in accounting. Yes, absolutely, Shrishti. It's all online. Gaurav, it's all online. Yes, absolutely. Everything is, so it will cover everything. So don't worry on that. Vedika, you should go for data analytics. Again, Umnesh, the data analytics will be best for you. No, no coding is required in data science. Well, Gauri will discuss that placement in next, module. Yes, absolutely, Ajit. We will get the real case study. Divya, that will be answered in a while. Uh, Ayaz, you should go for data analytics. John, if you have a science background, then you can definitely go with a data science. But if you have a commerce background, you should go for data analytics. Umesh, Umansh, so if you are BCA, then you should go for data science. Dipanshu, once you are through with this course, you will be already company ready because we will be giving you so many projects and there is an internship as well that you're going to do that we are going to discuss in the next part. Dipanshu, for that, you have to get a degree as well to get a job. So Smriti, the first that we are going to start with is Excel, and that depends on, the IM Skills team or Vikas team will tell you that which we are, which course we are starting with. Yes, absolutely, John. So any placement question that will be answered in a while. So Sachin, for CSE, you should go for data analytics. Oh, sorry, data science, not data analytics. Mohammed, yes, assistance is 100%. And Faisal, we will discuss about this, job guarantee and placement guarantee in the next part of our lecture. Okay. Uh, Dipanshu, that depends whatever you want to do, but for data analytics course, you do not require. I mean, you do not require any degree specific, but yes, to get a job, you should have a degree. Uh, Parmita, you should go for data science. Vedika, that depends on you. I mean, if you want to go for only business analytics where you do not want to, get into data, then it is your choice. Absolutely, Imanshi. You should go for analytics. Sorry, data science. Because you're already BCA. Sandeep, she should opt for data science, not data analytics, because she already have an experience in that particular field. Yes, absolutely, Shalini. You can go for DS, data science, because you're already, science graduate. So there wouldn't be a problem at all. Soumya, you should go for data science course. Gaurav, you should go for a data science course again. Matinder, if you talk about data analytics, the maximum package for the data analytics is 20 lakh, and for the data science, it is around 1 crore. Ayaz, we will discuss about this job placement and everything in a while. So, guys, is there any other question apart from? Yes, absolutely, Divya. The Power BI is included. Sandeep, but she is already a science graduate, right? So that is why I advise data science, not the data analytics. Woman, that depends on your salary again. Sachin will come to that part in a while, right? Because if you are earning 2 lakh, you cannot expect 50 lakh, correct? So that depends on your salary, how much salary you have. Soumya will get back to in a while. No, Himanshi, BCA, MCA is not required. You can still do the data science course after the BCA. Dipanshu, if you already, yes. So IM skills will definitely help on that. Okay, guys, I think most of the question are related to the job and, this. resume building and all. So okay. Circle the piecing Tanvir, you should go for data analytics, not data science. Yes, absolutely. Debrishi, anyone who does not have the technical background still can do the DS, but for that you have to work as a DA for at least 2 to 3 years. Okay. Uh, so because I think most of the questions are now related to the cost and the job and everything. Right. So over to you now. You can just take over now.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much for your time. So everybody, I will be taking over the session from now, and whatever questions you may have regarding the placement part, regarding the salary structure, how it is, and anything that you have in your mind right now, uh, please please hold that thought for some time. Okay, I will be taking over the session now. I will be explaining you some more insights about the course, okay? And I will do another Q&A round, okay, in just a while, okay, where I will answer all your questions, okay? So I'm just going to present my screen. We will be discussing the insights about the course, the certification, the internship part, the placement part, and the administrative process, okay? So allow me just a moment. All right. I hope my screen is visible to everybody. Just give me a quick response in the chat box with a yes or no. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So the courses that we are discussing today, these are data analytics and data science course. Okay. Both the courses are in alignment with Google and Microsoft, and they are accredited by Lisbon University, which is an international university from Ireland. And it will be accredited by DSAFS, which is Data Science and Analytics Foundation Society, which is based out of Texas, United States of America. And MSMA Department of Government of India will be certifying you as a data analyst or as a data scientist. The data science course is a 7 months instructor led job guarantee program, and the data analytics course is a 6 months instructor led job guarantee program. Okay, now let's take a look at the course highlights. So, in the data analytics course, you have 160 plus hours of lectures, 100 plus hours of assignments, 8 plus live projects, and 10 plus case studies. On the other hand, in the data science program, you have 170 plus hours of lectures, 150 plus hours of assignments, 6 plus live projects, and 10 plus case studies. That means both the courses are completely practical driven. Whatever you will learn in the classes, in the sessions that you will have for both these courses, you will learn that in a practical sense. There will be 0% theoretical learning. It will be a complete hands-on training that you will have in the data analytics and data science program. And on top of that, on a weekly basis, you will be provided with assignments, case studies, and multiple projects so that you can practice on your own and you can become technically proficient, which is required by the recruiters nowadays in order to take you on as a potential candidate for their company. Okay, so this is what we will focus on in both the programs, hands on practical training so that you can become industry ready, job ready by the end of the course. Okay, moving on, you will have 24/7 support. That means whether it's any kind of administrative support you need, whether it's any kind of technical support you need, IIM skills team is always going to stand with you. They are always going to be available. You can contact them anytime. Okay, but the best part is that you are here to get yourself trained, right? So even the training team is available 24/7. You will be given that direct contact numbers of your trainers. You can message them directly in case you face any challenge while doing the course. Let's suppose you are doing you're learning Python and you have been given an assignment that you need to finish before its deadline. and you're stuck somewhere, you're working on a project and you're stuck somewhere, you can directly contact with your trainer and you can ask for their help. Okay. So that is how 24/7 support will be provided to you. Okay. In the data analytics course, you will cover more than 7 tools. Okay. And in the data science course, you will cover more than 17 tools. Okay. So somebody asked in the question that what we will start with. Okay. So in both the courses, whether it's data analytics or data science, we start with the foundation level first. We teach some basic mathematical and statistical concepts that you need to get familiarized on before you start with the other tools, right? So this will brush up your knowledge, okay, and you will start at a level which is very crucial for beginner to understand, because if we train you right from the get go at an advanced level, then you will not be able to understand what we are trying to convey, right? What we are trying to teach you in that particular tool. So that is why your hands on training needs to be developed since the very beginning, since the initial stages, the since the fundamental concepts of the data analytics and data science course. So some basic mathematical and statistical concepts will be focused on at first, and then we will move towards Excel, then Python, SQL, and so on. So that is how the structure of the course will get followed. All right. You will also have 1 month of paid internship. Okay. So now, regarding internship, I would like to give some more insights, because the internship part might be confusing for anybody. Okay. So internship is going to be work from home first of all. Okay. And it will have flexible timing. So anybody who had this thing in their mind that I am a working professional or I am a student, I have prior study commitments, I have prior work related commitments, I will not be able to manage the internship properly. Let me tell you that there is no such thing that will happen, because internship part is going to be completely flexible. It totally depends on you how you will manage your time. You will be provided with a project based internship, and there will be a separate deadline that will be given to you. You just need to ensure that you are submitting whatever project has been assigned to you before that particular deadline. There is no rigidness related to the timing. You can work according to your convenience. Okay. On top of that, you're getting an internship certificate plus a bonus 5,000 rupees as stipend. Okay. And the most impressive part about this internship is that you will be able to develop your portfolio and gain some industrial exposure before we send you for interviews. Before we send you for your placements, we need to make sure that you can showcase that you are technically proficient in front of the recruiters. So that's why this internship is there, to provide you with that kind of industry exposure, which is required by the recruiter nowadays. So that is what the 1 month paid internship will entail. You will get a certificate, you will get a stipend, and you will be able to develop a good portfolio for yourself. Okay. You will also have 100% job guarantee. Now, job guarantee part, the job portal exclusive access part, we will be discussing that shortly. But before that, let me give you some insights about this particular thing, which is written here: LMS lifetime access. Now, what is LMS? LMS is Learning Management System. Basically, it's going to be a student portal on which you will be able to access everything, whether class recordings, whether assignments, or any sort of project that has been given to you will be made available on Learning Management System, your student portal. So, how does it look like? How you need to work on it? I'll just show you. Okay, just give me a second. All right. So here you can see that this is how the LMS is going to look like. And you can see that we have bifurcated each and every module. Here you can see module data analytics using Excel and VBA, module data analytics using Python, module data analytics using Tableau, Power BI, Alteryx, SQL, data science, internship and interview preparation, final projects for Excel, VBA, SQL, Power BI, everything has been mentioned here. So I'll tell you how you need to utilize this particular LMS for yourself. So let's support Let's suppose that you are a student, okay, and you're currently learning Python, okay, and you are a student of the weekday batch. As you might already be aware that we have two different batches, weekend batch and weekday batch. So let's suppose you are part of the weekday batch. So what you will do, you will open LMS, you'll go to session recordings, okay, and once it gets opened up, you just need to scroll down till the bottom, okay. Once you scroll down to the bottom, you will be able to find the latest class recording. So the last class for Python in the weekday batch was taken on 20th June. Okay. This was taken by Mr. Ayan Ghosh. He took the lesson number 15th. Okay. So let's suppose you're somebody who was present in that particular batch, okay, that studied Python with Mr. Ayan, and you missed your last class. Okay. So what you will do, the live session gets recorded simultaneously. Okay. And the recording gets uploaded on the LMS directly. So once you are available to take up this class, okay, you can come to the LMS after your class is over, and you can log in, and you can find the last class recording by just scrolling down till the bottom. Okay. So this is how you will be able to manage your backups of any class that you require. If in case you miss any class, there you have a backup. In case you want to revise anything, even if you took a class, there are chances that you might want to revise a few topics that were taught in the particular class that you took, right? So that will also be uploaded here. So this is going to be available for you 24/7, and this is going to be available for you for lifetime. Okay. And it's not just the recordings that I'm talking about. I can also showcase you the class worksheets. What are class worksheets? Class worksheets are those particular files that the trainers will use as a point of reference within the class to help you understand a particular topic. Okay. So these files are also made available for you. For example, if you practice on your own, okay, and you want that particular file which the trainer used as a point of reference for yourself. So that is also available. So class worksheets are there, weekly assignments, okay, assignment part is there. Excel assignment you can see here. Assignment number one, assignment number two. These are the tasks that are mentioned that you need to perform in each of the assignment, and the assignment files, whatever data set you might require in order to do this assignment as a point, and you might want to take as a reference point, then these assignment files are also uploaded on LMS because these are uploaded on a Google Drive link, right? So it's available for everybody. Okay. So this is how you need to use your LMS for assignments, for projects. Final projects are also there. Power BI project. These are the projects that you will need to mention. Data set is there. You need to perform this HR analytics, employee attrition, and performance project. Okay. So this is how the LMS will work for you. This is how you will use your LMS. And another best part about this LMS is that you can track your own course progress. Currently, here it's at 22.81%. Why is it at 22.81%? Because if you see clearly, if you observe this, and you can zoom in your screen if it's not visible, this is all marked as a green tick. Okay, this is green because I have completed these lessons. So if I mark something else which is not completed yet, let me mark this as completed. Okay, and I will also mark this next lesson as completed. What will happen to the course progress? It will increase from 22.81%, it went up to 26.32%. Okay, so you will be able to track your own progress. You will be able to understand where you are standing currently, how much course you still need to cover going forward, right? And why we provide lifetime access for this LMS? Because you need to understand the data analytics and data science are such domains in which every 6 months to 1 year there is a new technological advancement that is taking place across the world, right? So if there is any new tool in the market and it's in demand by the companies, right? So being one of the leading giants in the data analytics education, we tend to update our course content from time to time. Okay, so whatever tool that is trending at that point of time, we will add that in our course curriculum. And if you are somebody who has already done our course, it has been a year, it has been 2 years, doesn't matter the time. Okay, you can always come back to us. You can learn the new tools again. You can learn the old tools again. You can also learn the new tools going forward. That too without paying any additional cost. All the classes will be provided to you for free. Okay, live sessions, however many live sessions you want to take, however many doubt sessions you want to take, they will be provided to you at zero additional cost. Okay, that is one of the major benefits that you will get once you do the course from IIM Skills. Okay, now moving forward, enough about the LMS. Let's discuss about the certification part. So in the data analytics course, you will have up to 10 certificates, and in the data science course, you have up to 12. No, it's actually 13 certificates now. Okay, so how is it 10 and how is it 12? How is it 13? I'll explain. So you are getting certified by Google, you are getting certified by Microsoft, you are getting certified by Lisbon University, an international university from Ireland. You are getting certified from DSAFS, which is from USA. You're getting certified from Government of India, which will be the course completion certificate. Okay, these all are some of the most reputed industry associations that you will ever find, and these all certificates are globally valid. Okay, so even if you want to, even if you're not living in India and you are living somewhere else in some different country, these certifications are valid there. Okay, now one, two, three, four, five certificates here. Six certificate you will get for the internship. Okay, and the remaining four, I'll explain. Remaining four will be from PwC, Accenture, Quantium, and TCS. These are capstone project certifications that you will receive from our side. PwC will provide you with their own project. Accenture will be providing you with its own project. Quantium will provide you with its own project, and TCS will provide you with its own project. These are some of the most well-known global MNCs. You will be working on the projects and you will be certified from them. So up to 10 certifications you can receive from data analytics course, and up to 13 certifications you can receive from data science course. So all the certificates remain the same in the data science course, except the course completion certificate will mention you are a data scientist, you are a certified data scientist, and there are three additional certifications in the capstone project part from companies like BCG, Commonwealth Bank, and British Airways. So up to 13 certificates you will receive from the data science course. Okay. Now moving further, there is one-on-one mentorship, job portal access, and job guarantee part. Now let's discuss regarding the jobs, how we help you, what will be the process. Okay. So first you will need to understand that we have more than 550 plus hiring partners. And this is not just limited to one specific city, one specific state, or one specific country. We are providing placements globally. Okay, whether these are Middle Eastern countries, whether these are countries from the African continent, whether these are European countries or USA, Canada. Okay, we provide placements everywhere. Okay, we are well connected with different recruiters that we have our own dedicated placement cell that has a very strong network with these organizations. You can see some of the names on your screen itself: Absolute Data, SG Analytics, Accenture, Oracle, Barclays, Cognizant, IBM, Tiger Analytics, PwC. So these are some of our major active recruiters in which our students get placed. Okay, and we will help you with your resume building. We will help you with your interview scheduling as well. Okay, we will help you to connect with these kind of companies. But before that happens, there is a process that will be followed. Now, what is the process? Okay, so our placement cell, they tend to conduct a lot of placement activities for you so that we can groom you before you appear for the actual interview. Okay. So first of all, we will be focusing on resume building. Your CV is the most important aspect of your profile. Always remember that. If your CV is not good enough, then no recruiter is ever going to give you a call. So make sure that your CV, your portfolio looks promising enough for any recruiter to reach you out and offer you an interview. Okay. So resume building will focus on aspects like uh, leveraging your previous experience with the current skills that you have gained from data analytics or the data science course. Okay, and we will be adding the certificates that you will receive from our course. We will be adding the projects in your portfolio that you will do within the course, and these all things will be attached with your resume, and then it will be circulated among different organizations that will be hiring at the time of your course completion. Okay. Second point I would like to emphasize on that your preferences are always taken into consideration. That means if let's say you are somebody living in Mumbai, okay, and you want to get placed in Mumbai itself. So while taking admission in the course, you will have to fill a registration form. In that particular registration form, you will have to mention that your preferred job location is Mumbai. So that once you graduate from here, whatever opportunities that we will have from Mumbai at that particular time, we will forward that to you so that you can apply for those opportunities. Okay. So, and at that point, the recruiter will contact you for interviews. And once you do receive an interview call, then the second step comes into play, which is mock interview preparation. Mock interview is very important because it will help you to get prepared for the actual interview. Our placement cell that will consist of the recruitment team plus the trainers as well who have been a part of your journey for the past 6 to 7 months. Okay, they know about your weaknesses and they know about your strengths. So they will be asking you questions based on how much technically sound you are. Technical round of questions, HR round of questions, questions based on your profile, questions based on your past experience, will all be covered in the mock interview training so that you are prepared for these kind of questions in the actual interview. We will be giving you a constructive feedback so that you can actually improve yourself before you appear for the actual interview. So mock interview training will be done. Third step will be LinkedIn profile building. Your LinkedIn profile is a very important key factor here because nowadays, LinkedIn is in trend. Many recruiters are approaching people directly on LinkedIn. So we'll make sure that your number of connections on LinkedIn they get increased. You're connected with the right people, okay, who are from the same industry, and we will showcase your achievements, your learnings in the LinkedIn on your LinkedIn profile, so that uh, due to your profile visibility, due to your profile's increased visibility, any recruiter can reach you for a job opportunity, any company can reach you out for a freelancing opportunity. That is the kind of strength that platforms like LinkedIn hold for you, because anyway we are going to provide you with um, you know exclusive access for our job portal. You will find plenty of jobs there, okay, with good packages. But what if there is a better opportunity that is waiting for you on a platform like LinkedIn? So we want you to be open for external sources as well, so that you do not miss out on any chance, right? So this is something also that we will focus on. Okay. And some soft skills training will be provided to you, such as communication skills, problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, puzzles, hackathons, guesstimates. These are all competitions that will be held throughout the program to help you with team building exercises. These are all team building exercises that you will be doing: guesstimates, puzzle, hackathons. Because as a data analyst or as a data scientist, you might be required to work as a team. So we do these team building exercises so that you can be prepared for that kind of scenario. Corporate culture and behavioral skills will also be covered within the placement activities that that our placement cell will conduct for you. Okay, so that is how these combining all these things, combining all these activities, we will ensure that you are placed in a good company with a good package right after the course is completed. Okay. Before I move further, now I have explained everything regarding the placement process. Before I move further, if you guys have any questions related to placement part or any other thing that you might want to ask, except the fees part, because fees part I am going to discuss very soon. Okay. Except that, if you have any questions, you can ask me now. You can unmute yourself or you can write it in the chat. Gaurav is asking, will I get a job in Chandigarh location? Yes, Gaurav, you will get a job in Chandigarh. Chandigarh is developing as of now, as we speak, and there are many companies that are hiring in that location. So, of course, you can get a job in Chandigarh. Saptarshi is asking, if you choose self-learning course, how will the placement process look like? Self-learning, if you go for the self-paced program, I will actually be discussing this. You will still be provided with the job portal access. You will be provided with our job portal access, but I would only recommend self-learning if you are, you know, already familiar with all the tools that we are teaching. If you're not, then I would not recommend. I would not suggest to go ahead for the self-paced program. Okay, the self-paced program is not something that I recommend. But yes, placement for placement, you will be provided with exclusive access, but these all activities will not be conducted for you. Then you will be on your own. Trinity is asking, how many people will be there for each batch? 20 to 25 students are there in every batch. Gulab is asking, what is the fresher package for data analytics? As per the current industry standards, if you are a complete fresher, somebody who has just graduated from college, you have no experience whatsoever from any industry, then the package will range between 5 LP to 7 LP. Depends on your negotiation skills and the company that is hiring. Paramita is asking about offline batches. Offline batches are not there, Paramita. We are teaching entirely online. However, our office is located in Delhi and Noida. Varun is asking, how will you provide job requirements through online job portals or from which source? We will provide you from our exclusive job portal, and direct referrals will be sent to you, okay, via email. And we will, many times many companies directly approach us for their hiring purpose, and then we recommend your profile directly. So that is how we will help you connect with the placement partners that we have. Rupali is asking, for how many hours will the weekday classes be conducted for data analyst course? 2 hours in the weekday batch. Okay, we'll discuss that as well. But to answer your question, there will be 2 hours of classes in the weekday batch. What is the 50% refundable amount if not placed? We'll discuss that, Xiaomi. I'm sorry, I do not know your name, but I'm reading your username. Xiaomi will be discussing that part as well, just in a while. Ajit is asking, can I choose multiple location for job location, example like Mumbai and Dubai? Yes, Ajit, you can. You can choose multiple locations. John, as I already mentioned, that uh, we provide placements globally. So no matter where you are located currently, no matter you're living in UK or USA or any African country, does not matter. We will help you to connect with the companies that are present over there locally. Okay, so that your interview can get scheduled with them. Varun, for career gap candidates, let me tell you, this is a very common situation that we encounter. It's not a big deal. We will handle that. Do not worry about it. Okay. Soumya, we will be discussing the fees part very soon. As I mentioned, that fees questions will be taken on later. But as of now, I'm just taking on questions related to the placement part. So, are there any further questions before I move further? Renuka, there are unlimited interview opportunities that you will be getting after the course is completed. Okay. But if I have to give you an average, then 4 to 5 interviews will be conducted every month with different companies. Preeti is asking, if I get placed, can I get help again for another company? Yes, Preeti, you can. You can definitely, because we provide, if you get placed, then you will be getting lifetime assistance for placement. Okay. All right. In the master course, please explain DS part. Shalini, what specific part do you need the explanation for? Because practically everything is same, because placement part remains the same for both the courses. If you want to ask anything specific about the data science course, then then you can ask me. In the master course, job guarantee is there. Sandeep will be answering that question soon, because I'll be discussing the different options that you have. Okay. John, the data science course duration is 7 months. Ria is asking how much package if we get placed. Ria, package depends individual to individual. Okay. But as I mentioned that if you're somebody who is just a fresher, graduated recently, no experience, even then you will be able to bag a package of around 5 LP to 7 LPA. Rest depends on if you are a working professional already, you can get a hike on your current CTC. And I'll give you some statistics. The average CTC that we provide, it's between 12 LPA to 14 LPA, and the highest CTC is 36 LPA. Okay. Renuka is asking, is the interview provided during the course or after the completion of the course? Of course, Renuka, no, not within the course. No, Gaurav, the age is not a factor. You can definitely get placed. 31, you're 31 years young. Not you're not 31 years old. You're 31 years young, so age is not a factor. Paramita, yes, I think I already answered this question for somebody else. You can still apply for a different interview even if you get selected in one company. Pranati is asking after completing the assignments, will the instructor check? Yes, feedbacks are given on timely basis. Shalini is asking tools covered in curriculum, Excel, Power BI, and other tools are not given. These are all in the bonus modules. Data science course will cover Excel. Data science course will cover Power BI, SQL, Python, Tableau, R, Alteryx, and machine learning, deep learning, NLP. These kind of concepts we will be teaching you in the data science course. So Power BI will be covered. Do not worry about it. All right. I think there are no further. Okay, Ria is asking one question. If I'm not from tech background, as I'm from PCB stream, so I don't have much knowledge in the stream, but I'm ready to learn and I have confidence. So should I join this course or not? Yes, Ria, I would definitely suggest you to join this course because data analytics does not require any individual to be from a specific academic background. Okay, you just this is a skill based industry. Data analytics and data science, these are all skill based industry. As long as you have the desired skill set, you can grab any job opportunity that is presented in front of you. Okay, so and anyway we are going to teach you from a basic level. Okay, we'll teach everything from absolute scratch, and then step by step we will be taking you to the advanced level, so you do not have to worry about it. I would definitely suggest you to go ahead for the program, and you are yourself saying that you are confident enough, so then why not give it a try? Okay, so Ria, I think you that this will be a great initiative for your next career path. Classes will be conducted in English, Matinder, because we have students from across the world, so not everybody can understand Hindi. So yes, the classes will be conducted in English. I'm currently working in a company and my package is 6 LPA. So will I get salary increase? Of course, you will be getting a salary hike on your current CTC. Okay. Now let's move further. Okay. Because I think I have taken more than an hour of your time. Okay. So we are at the end of the session itself. Okay. So just 10-15 minutes more, then we will end the session. But before that, there are some important things that I would like to discuss with you. First of all, the upcoming batches for the data analytics and data science course. So we have two different batches. If in case you don't know already, we have two different batches. One is a weekend batch, one is a weekday batch. In the weekend batch, the classes are on every Saturday and Sunday. The timings are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. IST as per Indian Standard Time. And in the weekday batch, the classes are on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Timings are 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. IST as per Indian Standard Time. So why I'm emphasizing on the time zone? Because there are many people who are not from India, right? So you need to convert these timings as per your current time zones so that you can attend the classes live. You do not miss out on live sessions. So that's why I would like to emphasize this again. Kindly convert the timings as per your current time zone if in case you're not in India. Okay. Same timings are for the data science course too. And the dates on which the batches are going to start, these are 13 July for the weekend batch, and 18 July is when we are going to start with the weekday batch. Okay. Same dates are for the data science course too. Okay. So now, before I move further and explain you the fees part and the different course offerings that we offer, I would like to do a quick survey here. So give me your response in the chat box. How many of you are planning to go ahead with the data analytics course, and how many of you are planning to go ahead with the data science course? Type DA if you want data analytics course, and type DS if you want data science course. John had a question. You have not explained the certificate for data science. I think, John, I have already explained the certifications. You will get up to 13 certificates in data science. Okay. If you want, like, I cannot go back and explain this again, but if you want, we can get on a phone call conversation after the session will get over. If you're already connected with somebody on WhatsApp, or maybe on a phone call or on email from the IIM skills team, I will ask them to connect with you. They will explain you the certification part as well. Okay. I hope that works for you. Okay. So Paramita, Karan for data analytics, Sandeep for data science, Xiaomi, Paraniti, Jashant, Janani, Saptarshi, Ajit, Preeti, Mumera for data analytics, Izal for data analytics, John for data science, Umansh, Sachin, Shubham for data science, Gaurav for data analytics, Divya, Nikshit Kumar for data science, Ria for data analytics, Vanita for data analytics, Matinder for data analytics, Shalini for data science, Soumya for data science, Anand for data analytics, Rupal for data analytics, and Himanshi for data science. Perfect. A mixed response between the courses. That's good. Okay. Now one more survey I want to take here. Since we have two different batches, okay, and you can choose only one batch. However, I would like to also tell that you can always shift your batch. If let's suppose you are choosing weekend batch, then after some time you realize that weekend batch is not working out for you, you would like to move towards the weekday batch, then you can always do that change. But for now, to start the program, you have to choose one batch. So, how many of you are going to choose the weekend batch for the course, and how many of you are willing to go ahead for the weekday batch? Type weekend for the weekend batch and type weekday in the chat if you want to go for the weekday batch. Okay, Sandeep, Preeti, Karan, John, Ria, Umansh for weekday, Paraniti for weekend. Okay, Jashant for weekday, Shami for weekend. Ajit, I think you have only written week. Saptarshi, Shalini, Vinita, Anand for weekday, Sachin for weekend, Paramita for weekday, Gaurav for weekend, Divya for weekday, Mumera for weekend, Himanshi and Ajit for weekend. Okay, perfect. Anybody else that would like to respond to this? All right, no worries. We'll move further now. Okay, so now let's discuss the course offerings that we offer. Some of you would like to go for the batch. Noted, noted. Okay. So the different options that we have for the both the programs, data analytics and data science both. Okay. These are self-paced program, master program, and job guarantee PG program. So what is the difference between all three and what are the similarities? First of all, let's understand the self-paced program. Self-paced program has 1 year of LMS access. Okay. Now, as I mentioned already, the LMS access is provided to you for lifetime. But in the self-paced program, that's not the case. Because as the name suggests, you will have to do the course at your own pace. Okay. And we only provide with 1 year of access to the LMS.
मम्मी
Kindly
चढ़वा
unmute
तो
your
नहीं लगाएगा.
channel. Really sorry about that, guys. Okay. So, self-paced program will only focus on pre-recorded videos. You will only focus on pre-recorded videos. Live classes will not be provided to you because you will have to do the course at your own pace. Okay. And course completion certificate will be provided. Job support will be provided in terms of placement portal access. You will not be given any sort of resume building support or any kind of mock interview support. you can access the LMS, you can access the job portal, and you can apply for jobs from that particular portal. Okay, but there will be no additional help, uh, neither in terms of training and neither in terms of placement. Okay, because in self-paced program you are on your own, so that is why I always suggest to not go ahead with the with the self-paced program if you are somebody that has no experience with the tools that we are teaching. If you're already familiar with tools and concepts like Python, SQL, Power BI, then yes, self-paced program is the better and logical choice, right? But if you're not familiar with these concepts, then do not go ahead with that. Rather, you can enroll for the master program or the job guarantee PG program. Now, what is the difference between master program and job guarantee PG program? So, first of all, let's understand the similarities. You will have lifetime access for LMS in both the cases. You will get up to 10 certificates in the job guarantee PG program for the data analytics course, and you will get up to 9 certificates in the master program. Because in the job guarantee PG program, you will have PG certification from Lisbon University. As I mentioned, it's from Ireland. So, this particular certificate, the PG certificate from Lisbon University, is not in the master program. Okay, and in the master program, you have 1 year of unlimited interview access. That means, let's suppose your course is finishing on 2nd of July 2025 till 2nd of July 2026. You will be provided with interviews after interviews. Okay, and you will be trained for the interviews because mock interview preparation is there. There is LinkedIn profile building. There is resume building sessions that will be conducted for you. Okay, but there is only placement assistance. There is no guarantee regarding the job. You will have to crack the interview opportunity on your own. Okay, they will only provide you with interviews in this particular program. However, if you enroll for the job guarantee PG program, then you are eligible for 100% job guarantee. The job part is ensured here, right? Because many times many companies approach us directly for their hiring purpose, and you will be going as a direct referral from IIM skills. Okay, so some extra services will be provided to you if you're going for the job guarantee PG program, and you will be given this in writing that your job is guaranteed. And IIM skills guarantees you a job provided you meet our placement eligibility criteria. And if in case we fail to get you placed within 1 year after your course is completed, then 50% of the fees that you have paid to us will be refunded to you. Okay, so that is what the job guarantee program will offer you, 100% job guarantee. Okay, rest of the things they remain the same. You have resume building classes, mock interview preparation, paid internship, everything is there. WhatsApp group will be created in both the cases. Okay, but there is no refund in the master program. And in the PG program, there is 50% refund. We take full responsibility if we are unable to get you placed. Okay, the fees for the master program is 49,900 plus 18% GST, and fees for the job guarantee program is 1,49,900 plus 18% GST. Same goes for the data science course, 64,900 plus 18% GST, and in the job guarantee program, 1,64,900 plus 18% GST. Okay, so these are the fees, and I have explained everything regarding both the options that are mentioned in on the screen now that you can see. So if in case you have any questions, you can ask them now before I move further. Conditions for 100% placement criteria, I will tell you. Okay. This is a very simple criteria and something very basic that we ask from any student. Okay. That is, first of all, your attendance needs to be at least 90%. Okay. Attendance can be maintained by watching either live classes or through the recorded videos. Okay. You do not necessarily need to attend the classes live in order to mark your attendance. As I showed you in the LMS earlier, that you can complete your lessons, right? So if you have missed any session and you watch the recording of that session and you mark the lesson as completed, then your attendance will also be marked as completed because We track everybody's LMS as well. Okay. 90% attendance you need to maintain. Second point, all the assignments, all the projects that will be given to you must be completed and submitted before the deadline. Okay. Whatever deadline is given to you, make sure that you're submitting it before uh, the deadline that has been given to you. And the deadlines are actually very much realistic. So do not be under the impression that the deadlines will be too short. Deadlines will always be realistic according to the pace of the classes that are going on and pace of the batch that is learning with the trainer. If the trainer sees that the batch is full of people who are pretty much beginners, okay, so accordingly the deadline will be given to you. Okay. And third point is that your participation in the internship is mandatory, because internship, as I already explained, will help you with your portfolio development. Without a good portfolio, we cannot provide you with any sort of interviews, because interviews will only be conducted once we ensure the recruiter that whatever candidate we are referring to them, that is somebody that is well trained, that is somebody that is technically proficient. Okay, so we will need to showcase something on your profile in order to set up an interview with the recruiter or with any company. So these are the major criteria that you will need to clear. Okay. Apart from that, there is no such particular criteria that you will need to maintain for the job guarantee. I hope that is clear. Duration of PG and masters, it remains the same, Varun. The duration is same. Paramita, yes, like after, because almost, not almost, I think every tool of data analytics will be covered in data science. So once your data analytics course will be completed, then you can always shift towards data science. You just need to pay extra for that, because you will be taking more classes from us for the data science modules such as machine learning, deep learning. So everything requires a costing. So you will have to pay something extra. Whatever the amount will be discussed at that particular time. You can, yes, to answer your question, yes, you can definitely change it to DS once you are enrolled in DA. 100% placement is not guaranteed in master program. Ria, I would like to answer this question in a different way. Okay. So, job guarantee PG program will ensure you that your job is guaranteed. But in the master program, do you think that that you will not be able to take up a job? The answer is no, you are thinking wrong. Because in the master program, we are providing you with 1 year of unlimited interview opportunities. We will make sure that you are capable enough to crack any interview that is given to you. Okay. The placement success ratio in the master program, while not being a guaranteed program, is still very good. We have placed a lot of students on the master program option too. It's just that you need to be confident about yourself. Okay. Forget about the job guarantee part. Think about yourself, that how much confident you will be after the course will be completed, because we will make you very much technically sound. And with the activities that we conduct for placements, resume building, mock interview preparation, communication skills will be improved. You will gain self confidence, and that is what you will carry with yourself in the interview. Okay, along with your skills. And now I will ask you this question. Won't you feel confident that you can crack any interview opportunity? Yes, you can. Okay. So you will be placed even in the master program. You do not have to worry about it. Just put in 100% efforts while doing this course. Do it with your 100% efforts, with full commitment, full conviction. You will be able to handle that. Kumal is asking 6 months course included internship. No. After 6 months, there is 1 month of internship, paid internship. Paramita, it will be approximately according to the fees that is for the data science program. The data science program in total costs 76,582 rupees. So you'll have to pay around 18,000 rupees extra, because 58,000 is the fees for data analytics course. You'll be paying 18,000 rupees extra. Anand Hackathon is a kind of coding competition Varun is asking one-on-one mentorship. Who will be mentoring? The trainers, of course. Okay. Now let me just stop sharing my screen. Okay. Now I have taken almost 1.5 hours of your time. Okay. Thank you so much for attending this session. Now I have something very important to share with everybody. Okay. Discussing the payment part. Okay. Now that many of you are eager to start the course from the upcoming batches, and you have given us your valuable time today, almost 1.5 hours now, to attend this session, and we are happy to provide all the demo participants with an exclusive offer 4-hour data analytics and data science course. All the demo participants today will get a 15% discount on the total course fee, regardless of the course you take or the batch you select. That means no matter you're taking data analytics program or data science program, no matter you're taking the weekday batch or the weekend batch, you are eligible for a 15% discount. This is a token of appreciation from our side to help you register for the course and at the same time save your money as well. So, in order to grab this offer and block your seat for your desired batch, you need to pay the registration fee today, which will be considered as part of your course fee itself. So, the registration amount is 10,000 rupees or 120 US dollars, and the remaining balance you can pay before your batch starts to secure your seat at the discounted price. So I am going to drop two links in the chat box. I'm dropping two links in the chat box. One is for 10,000 INR and one is for 120 US dollars. Both the links are valid till 12 p.m. midnight. You can copy these links, you can paste them in your notes, and you can pay the registration amount before 12 o'clock to block your seat and grab the discount. And remember, this is a limited time offer, so you will have to act soon. And the balance amount you can pay before the batch starts. So the batch for the weekend it's starting from 13th, so you can pay by 12th the remaining amount, and batch for the weekday is starting from 18th, so you can pay before 18th. That means till 17th you have time to make the remaining balance. Okay, so this is also applicable on EMIs. To answer a question here on the chart, this is also applicable on EMIs. Okay, so you can pay 10,000 today, rest you can convert that into installments. I hope everything is clear. If you have any questions pertaining to the registration process, you can ask them now. Okay, so Jashan is asking, can we have to pay one time payment or is there any EMI structure? You have both the options. You can pay in one time or you can pay in EMIs too. Any discount? I just gave the discount, Anand. 15% discount is there. Placement proofs. Varun, if you're connected with somebody from the counseling team, tell me what's the name of that particular counselor. I will ask them directly after the session will get over to provide you with the placement report. Okay. You can check the placement report and then you can make your decision. Yes, Anand, you can pay the fees in EMI. You can pay the 10,000 amount today and you can pay the remaining amount within installments. Total fees in euros for masters. I'll tell you. Just give me a second. So the total fees in euros for masters is around 580 euros. Okay, I have written it in the chat. 580 euros, 580 euros is the price for the master's course. Gaurav, the classes will be in English. Pranati, can we pay 50% now? And once we get placed, rest can we pay? Pranati, pay after placement is something that you can discuss with your counselor. Anand is asking what will be the EMI per month. EMI depends on the number of EMIs you're taking, whether you're paying through credit card installments or whether you're going through our lending partner. We have Bajaj Finance as our loan partner. They offer EMIs. So it depends on the number of EMIs you're taking. If you want to discuss the EMI part in detail, I would like to suggest that you discuss it with your counselor, whosoever is connected with you from the admissions team of IIM Skills. They can help you out with it. Total fees for Masters DS. Okay. So I'll explain you guys what's the fee structure. Okay. The data analytics course is going to cost you 58,882 for masters. Okay. You pay you have 15% discount validity. Okay. 15% discount means the price will come down to 50,050 rupees. You pay 10K amount as registration to block your seat at the discounted price, because if you do not pay this particular amount before 12 o'clock, then the discount validity will expire, and you will have to pay the fees in full go, right? In the full amount. Okay, so remaining amount, what's left is 40,050 rupees, which you can convert in EMIs. Okay, and we have lending partner, we have credit card installments available that will help you to ease your payments on monthly basis. Karan, you can discuss that with your counselor. Okay, so that's the fees for 58,882. That's the fees for master's program in data analytics. For the data science program, the fees is 76,582 rupees. Okay, for masters. And once you go for discount, after 15% discount, it will be 65,094 rupees. So you pay 10K today, remaining amount will be around 55,000, which you can pay in installments. Okay, so that's how the EMI payments will make it easy for you to manage the fees, and it will help you to get enrolled. Okay, I am dropping the links once again in the chat in case anybody missed it. You can copy these links and you can paste them in your notes so that you can proceed for the enrollment process. Okay, any further questions that you may have? Not a problem, Ria. No issues. If in case you still have any more questions, I would be more than happy to assist you with it. Any further questions? Yes, Gaurav, you can do this course with your job. I would like to tell you that most of the people who are joining the course, these are working professionals only. Almost 80% of the class you will see, it will consist of working professionals who are doing the job and who are doing the course simultaneously. Okay. Uh, any further questions? Guys, once again, I have dropped the links in the chat. Okay. The discount is only valid till 12 p.m. You can copy the links, you can paste them in your notes, and after the session will get over, you can go ahead for the registration process. You will only have to pay 10,000 rupees today. Remaining balance, you have time till your batch starts to make the payment before the batch starts. All right. And also, it can be converted into installments. So everything has been made easy for you to help you get enrolled in the programs. Yes, Xiaomi, you can pay now. I'm really sorry, I do not know your name. If you can tell me your name, I would like to address you from your name. Xiaomi just feels a bit weird to me. But yes, you can pay now. You can just click on the link and you can go ahead for the registration process. Yes, Gaurav, you have batches every month, but most of the times the batches are actually um, many advanced enrollments take place for our batches. Okay, so we close the batch as and when we feel that there are enough number of students. So let's suppose even if you're planning to enroll yourself for next month's batch, that is for the August month's batch, then you will have to make sure that you are enrolling before the batch gets filled up. Okay, there is no specific deadline. It always depends on the number of students that we have, because we want you to have quality training. More number of students, that means chaos. and you cannot learn in chaos, right? So we always ensure that there is a specific number of people that we keep in every class so that the training quality does not get disrupted. Okay, so it totally depends. All right, any further questions? If not, you can always give your feedback because the session is practically over. If you want to give any feedback for today's session, you can drop your suggestions in the chat. Did you like the session or not? Or do you want anything from our side to improve? You can always write that too. Pranati is asking in Masters PGM, resume building, soft skills training, mock interviews, is everything covered? Yes, yes. Everything will be covered in the Masters. Resume building, soft skills training, mock interviews, all will be covered in the Masters program and as well as the job guarantee program. Okay. By the way, how many of you are willing to enroll yourself for the PG program and how many of you are willing to enroll yourself for the master's program? Can you just type in MP if you want to go for master's program and type PG if you want to go for PG program? Gaurav for PG, okay. And John for MP master's program. Ria for master's program. Karan for PG program, all right. Jashant for master's program, okay. Rohit for master's program, all right. No problem, Gaurav. You can go for master's program. Divya would like to go for master's program. Sandeep for master's program. All right. Anybody else that would like to give their opinion on this? Pranati for master's program. Yeah, I think yes. You are making your own choices. This is all good. Okay. Master's program, PG program, both the programs are really great in their own way, and you will have the same quality of training regardless of the course you take. Okay, that I will ensure you. You'll have the same quality of training. Rest depends on how you learn. Okay, so always remember the fact that you will have to put in efforts in order to help yourself going ahead in your future and your career. Okay, now before I leave, before I end the session, one more time, I'm going to drop the links. If in case anybody still missed it, you can copy the links and you can go ahead for the registration process. All right. The chat is open for feedback. If you want to give any feedback, you can give them now before I end the session. Was the session helpful for you guys?
Sorry to interrupt you, but I do
Mhm.
have a doubt. Like in master program, how many were placed exactly? Like,
I'll give you a
yeah,
statistic. Okay.
okay,
The job guarantee program, there is 100% job guarantee. That means there is 100% success ratio. Okay. In the master's program, however, the success ratio that we have seen, we have observed over the past 6, 7 years is 81%. So let's suppose 100 people are joining the course. Out of them, 80 to 81 students are getting placed. That is a very good number. Okay. I'll also explain why the remaining 18, 19 people, why they don't get placed. Because as I already mentioned that you will have to put in efforts in order to get placed as well. If you're not learning properly, then I will not be able to help you in your placement. Because if you do not know anything, if you're not attending the classes, if you're not doing the assignments, if you're not working on the project, then you're basically not building any sort of portfolio for yourself. Then at that point I will not be able to help you because you don't know anything. You are not technically sound enough, right? So those people do not get placed who are not taking the course seriously enough. They're just doing the course for the sake of doing a course. Okay, that is the number one category. The number two category is are those people who do not want placements. They have taken the master's program, but they do not want to get placed anywhere. They're already working in a good company. They just want promotion. They're just here to upskill themselves. Those people, they do not go for placement. Rest of the people who apply for jobs, who go for interviews, they for sure get placed. And I will also tell you the average time taken by our students to get the placement within 2 months after the course completion. Okay. After your internship is completed, the average time is taken 2 months. Within 2 months, you will have a job in your hands. Okay. So be confident about yourself. Even if you go for the master program, your placement is sure shot. That is my guarantee to you. I hope that answers your questions. That answer your question, Paraniti.
Yes, Vikas. Yes.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Anybody else that still might have a question or would like to discuss anything? Okay. So I'm assuming there are no further questions and no feedbacks. Uh, Gaurav is asking, is it possible this course with job because more time required? Gaurav, okay, so everybody present here, okay, I understand that you are a working professional. Okay, I understand you have prior work commitments as well. We are giving you 6 months, okay, to complete the course. But let's suppose there are chances that your course does not get completed within 6 months. Not because we did not complete the course within 6 months. IIM skills did not complete the course within 6 months. You had some your personal commitments due to which you were unable to take some classes. You were unable to take on the modules that we were training. You took a pause. Okay, we will provide you with an extension. Okay, no matter the reason, no matter the duration in which you did not take the class, it does not matter. If you took a pause after 4 months, 5 months, you want to restart the course again, we will help you. Okay, if your course is completed within 6 months but you say that I want to learn a few things again, I did not cover Python properly, okay, I did not cover SQL properly, we will reschedule those classes for you at no additional cost. Okay, you will not be required to pay anything extra because this is a first uh, student first institute. Like, we will always keep your situation on priority. That whatever situation may have, we will always stand with you, and whatever we can help, we can provide to help you with your situation, to ease your situation, and to help you in finishing the course, we will help you with that. Okay, so you do not have to worry about it. Do not leave the job, please. Do not leave the job. Do not leave your earning source. It's my humble request to pursue the course. That is not required. Okay. All right. Any further questions before I end the session, or any feedback? How did you guys like the session? I would like to take a feedback from everybody. Was the session informative? You can type yes, no, anything.
Vikas, I do have one more question.
Yes, please ask me.
So I do have like 5 years of experience.
Mhm.
Uh, 3.5 like non-IT and 2 years considered as IT experience.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
in data analytics, if I do job, so will I consider as fresher or an experienced person?
Your previous experience will be counted in your profile. Okay, it's not like that. Okay, because you have worked 2 years in IT. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is one thing. Second, you have worked 5 years in non-IT. That is a different thing.
3 years, 3 years. Yeah,
3 years in non-IT. So that means
yeah,
total 5 years of experience you have. You have
yeah.
domain knowledge. In which domain did you work?
System administrator.
System administrator. And in non-IT,
Healthcare.
healthcare.
Mm,
You utilize data analytics skills in the field of healthcare domain. Okay, that is
okay,
the step that you must follow after the course is completed. Apply for job roles that are coming from the healthcare domain, because healthcare is one of the topmost industries in which the data analytics skills are being used nowadays. Okay, you
okay,
can become a healthcare analyst. That is a very
okay,
good job role for you. Your domain knowledge combined with your technical skills and data analytics will take you to new heights in your career. A good salary package and a good career growth uh, is ensured. Okay, So that is my recommendation to you.
Yeah, thank you, Vikas. Thank you.
No problem. All right. Thank you so much, Jashant. Glad that you found the session helpful. Thank you, Paramita, for the feedback. Thank you, Sandeep, for the feedback. Looking forward uh, to see you all in the future sessions of IIM Skills classes. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, John. Once again, guys, I have dropped the links again. You can proceed for the registration. You can save some money today, and you can ensure that you have booked your seat. Thank you so much, Ria. Thank you so much, Gaurav. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I am ending the session now. The session ends in the next 5 seconds. I hope you all have a great weekend ahead, a great week ahead, and good night, everybody. Session ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.